Hold on to your seats, because what I'm about to tell you will blow your mind. Police are finally turning their sights on D4vd. And things are about to get messier than anyone expected. How did we get here? How did a seemingly untouchable singer go from chart-topping hits to being named an official suspect in a case that has everyone talking? For months, the rumors have been swirling online. Conspiracy theories running wild. And fans defending him like it's a courtroom drama on social media. But now the law is stepping in. And the narrative is changing fast. Reports from multiple credible sources are confirming what we all feared. David is officially in the crosshairs. And according to insiders, he's far from cooperative. Was this arrogance, ignorance, or something far more sinister? And why did it take the authorities this long to act while the public pieced together the story on apps, forums, and late-night debates? Today, we're breaking down everything: the leaks, the timelines, the whispers behind closed doors, and, I promise, the truth is far darker than the headlines you've been seeing. By the end of this video, you're going to question everything you thought you knew about David. And maybe even the system that let this all unfold. Alright, let's start from the beginning. Because if you thought David was just another rising singer with a few viral hits, think again. For months, whispers have been circulating that something was seriously off. Fans noticed odd behavior, cryptic posts, and the kind of drama that usually signals trouble behind the scenes. But nothing prepared the public for the bombshell that just dropped. Multiple law enforcement sources are now officially naming David as a suspect in a case that has stunned even seasoned investigators. And when I say stunned, I mean the kind of disbelief that makes people question: how could someone so public, so adored, possibly be involved in something this serious? It's a situation dripping with contradiction. On one hand, you have a public persona that's charming, approachable, almost untouchable. On the other, an investigation that paints a far darker picture, filled with alleged secrecy, uncooperative behavior, and what insiders are calling red flags everywhere. The story gets messier the more you dig. According to sources who've spoken anonymously because, of course, the police aren't publicly spilling the beans, Dave hasn't exactly been a team player. Claims of full cooperation from his PR team are now being directly contradicted by law enforcement, who say he's barely responding, or at least not in ways that would make anyone comfortable. And it's not just minor infractions. Allegations suggest involvement in actions that go beyond just being in the wrong place at the wrong time. There are hints of concealed evidence, mysterious trips, and behavior that, frankly, sounds straight out of a crime thriller. The timeline itself is enough to make your head spin. People tracking his movements, cross-referencing social media activity, and piecing together when and where he was allegedly involved paints a picture that is far more complex than the headlines imply. But here's the kicker. While the public has been speculating wildly, the authorities have been playing it cool, keeping cards close to their chest. And now, with the story breaking through major news outlets and investigative apps, the walls are closing in faster than Dave can respond. This is the first time we're seeing official sources outside of the rumor mill acknowledge the gravity of the situation. And if you think this ends with a simple statement or a PR apology, think again. What comes next is about to escalate in ways that could redefine how we see not just D4vd, but anyone who thought they were untouchable in the music world. And as we dive deeper into the scandal, you're going to see exactly why the internet exploded, why the fans are divided, and why the authorities are suddenly acting like this is the case of the decade. Because, honestly, that's exactly how it feels right now. So, picking up where we left off, what exactly is going on behind the scenes with Dave? According to multiple anonymous sources, the situation is far worse than the public realizes. Leaked reports suggest that he's been involved in a series of suspicious activities that paint a far darker picture than any social media post could hint at. From alleged secretive meetings to unexplained disappearances of key documents and items tied to the investigation, the level of intrigue is off the charts. And of course, the fans are having a field day. Some are defending him like it's a championship match. while others are scrambling to distance themselves, questioning how someone they idolized could possibly be caught up in this mess. Public reactions are wild, ranging from disbelief to outrage. And every new leak or tip sparks heated debates across forums, TikTok, and Twitter threads. People are dissecting every video, every Instagram story, every vague lyric, trying to piece together the puzzle, and insiders say that even seasoned investigators are left shaking their heads at how complex this web has become. Now, here's the part that's really turning heads, according to the same sources. There's evidence suggesting D4vd's alleged involvement goes beyond passive observation. Reports indicate that he may have been directly linked to key actions that authorities are investigating, although nothing has been officially proven in court yet. Whether this involves manipulating events, concealing information, or something even more serious. The narrative keeps escalating. And while legal teams scramble to spin the story publicly, the leaks keep coming, each one adding fuel to the fire. One source even claimed that David's PR team was blindsided, emphasizing how unprepared they were for the magnitude of the allegations and the speed at which the investigation escalated. Social media hasn't helped. Every rumor gets amplified, and every minor detail is scrutinized to the extreme, creating a perfect storm of outrage, curiosity, and fear. And it's not just the public who's reacting. Industry insiders are whispering about lavish spending, secretive trips, and connections that could implicate others in ways no one expected. Allegedly, there are even reports of collaborators who might have been involved in covering up or assisting in certain actions. Although again, nothing is confirmed publicly. The drama is mounting, and each new day brings another layer of tension, speculation, and shock. By the time authorities are ready to speak, the story has already spiraled into a viral frenzy, leaving everyone questioning what is David truly capable of? And more importantly, who else might be dragged into this scandal before it's all over? And now we reach the stage where the repercussions start to hit hard, with D4vd officially under the microscope. The fallout is spreading like wildfire, not just in the music world, but across social media, mainstream media, and even corporate sponsors. Sources claim that several potential partnerships and endorsements are being paused or quietly reconsidered, while insiders whisper about executives scrambling to protect their brands from association. Legal experts are weighing in, speculating about potential charges, investigations, and even federal scrutiny. Because when someone this high profile is involved, authorities aren't playing small. And let's be real, every detail, from alleged missteps to secretive behavior, is being dissected under a microscope, creating a media frenzy that's hard to escape. The public reaction has been nothing short of explosive. Online hashtags are trending, fan pages are divided, and the debate over guilt versus innocence is louder than ever. Some argue David is being unfairly targeted, while others claim the evidence is mounting and inevitable consequences are just around the corner. But it doesn't stop there. Insiders hint at internal chaos within his team, resignations and tensions boiling over behind closed doors, adding yet another layer of drama to an already volatile situation. Even industry veterans who've seen countless scandals are reportedly shocked by the magnitude and speed of this one, noting that it's rare for a story to escalate this quickly from rumor to credible investigation. And then there's the looming question of what comes next. Investigators are reportedly piecing together timelines, reviewing surveillance, and following every possible lead, all while the public watches in anxious anticipation. Could this lead to arrests? Could collaborators be implicated? Will David be able to salvage anything from his career? Or is this the beginning of a complete unraveling? The uncertainty is palpable, and that's exactly why this story has gripped millions. With every new leak, every anonymous tip, and every subtle revelation, the pressure mounts and the stakes keep rising. The narrative isn't just about one artist, it's about power, secrecy, and the consequences of actions that may have seemed small at first, but are now snowballing into something much bigger. And while the authorities continue their quiet but relentless investigation, the public is left asking the same question. How far does this scandal really go? And who else might be caught in its wake? Because if the last few months are any indication, this story is far from over, and the most shocking chapters are likely still ahead. So, what do you think? Will Dave face the consequences? Or is there more to this story than meets the eye? Drop your thoughts in the comments because we need to hear what you really believe. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for the latest updates on this shocking investigation.